All right, so I'm going to show you how I make my own seed starting potting mix. Now, if you have small quantities to do, just go out and buy the ready-made stuff. This is seed starting potting mix here. But if you have larger quantities to do like I do, you're better off going out to the big box stores. One of these sphagnum peat moss bags, 3 cubic feet, is roughly in the $11–12 range, and that's the main ingredient. The next would be either perlite or vermiculite, and that's what I got here. I got vermiculite here. This is just to retain water a little better, although sphagnum peat moss retains water really good. And some fertilizer. Now I go with organic, you go with whatever you want. I like this stuff here not only because it's organic, but the granules are very small, so it'll work really well with the potting mix. So what we're going to do, this sphagnum peat moss here, it's got little like twigs and pieces of wood and stuff like that in there. That's all natural stuff that's in the peat moss anyways, but we don't want these big chunks of wood in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sift it out. Got myself a little tub here. You can pick these up at the big box stores and the where they got the tools for the working with anything to do with working with cement. They got these tubs here. These are like the mixed cement and tile mix and stuff like that. But a little plastic tub. This is a 1/2-inch hardware cloth. Okay, so this mesh is 1/2-inch squares, and that works pretty good. And what we're going to do, let's get this out of the way, is we're going to sift it out. Now, preferably I do this outside because it does get dusty, so don't do this inside. I guess in a garage would be okay, but it gets kind of dusty sometimes. And just get a chunk of it out. And just kind of push it through the mesh like that. And what you're left with are all these little sticks and things like that. We don't want those. Okay. And then what you're left with is a finer, and it doesn't have to be super fine, and there could be some little pieces of twigs and wood in there, but they're small enough. It's not a big deal. So this should work out really, really good. And all the extra stuff, I'm just throwing it in a box. And later, that box is gonna go in my garden. So the stuff that I sifted out. All right, that looks pretty good, like right about there. Now, when you get the quantity you need, we're gonna put some vermiculite in there. How much? There's no science. So if you got perlite or vermiculite, get a couple of handfuls and start mixing it in there. And we're gonna need a lot more than that. In fact, if I had a scooper, it'd be better, but it's okay. And just start mixing it until it looks about right. And when I say it looks about right, you know, when you buy your potting mix, you're going to see vermiculite in there. And when it looks about like that, that's enough. Like I said, there's no exact measurement. Just put in enough to where it looks about right. It's getting there. And this stuff here helps to retain the water. So when you water your plants, the little pieces of vermiculite they swell up and they hold water. And that's perfect for your plant's root system. You want it mixed up really good. We're gonna go with one more handful. Okay, I lied, 2. All right. So that's about how it should look. All right, so that's what it should look like. That's perfect. Now we got to put our fertilizer in. I'm using here the Miracle Grow Performance Organics. This is more for the edible. They have the one with the yellow cap. It's an all-purpose. You can use that too. That's fine. But this is the one I'm using right now. On the direction it says 2 tablespoons per gallon container volume. This is a 10-gallon container here. We're not quite full, but we're pretty close. So 20 that'll be 2 tablespoons per gallon. That's 20 tablespoons, and I figured out that'd be 1.25 cups. So got a cup. And 1/4. And just mix it in. It's starting to sprinkle right now. All right, that looks pretty good. So this potting mix is all set. This is exactly what you would buy at the store when you're buying your seedling or potting mix for your seedlings or seedling starters. Seed starter. Okay. Next, I have I got these trays. These are 10 by 20 trays. And I also have a whole bunch of these little pots. Now these are very, very cool. If you ever bought these similar ones with the thin plastic, you use them once or twice and they break on you. They're garbage and you're just wasting your money. These things are a thicker plastic. I'm not sure what type of plastic it is, but they're very, very strong, very durable. You can use these over and over and over. I've used these last year. They are super strong. They will not break on you, as you can see. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put a link to this stuff in the description below the video. All we got to do is fill these up to the very top, like that. Pack them down a little bit and put them in your tray. And we're just going to keep on doing that. And that's all we got to do. All right, I got one full tray and I got many, many more to go. Very simple, and if you have to do larger quantities, you'll save money instead of buying these little bags and stuff. And you know what's going into your potting soil, the ingredients that's going in there. So that is a good thing. Easy way to do it. You save some money if you have a larger quantity to do. And that's it, guys. This, I'm getting ready for my fall and winter gardening. And now that we built the greenhouse, we got a lot of stuff to plant. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. And please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.